What's going on, folks? Simulation for the Nation here, and welcome to this review of 4D Modern's Armer Salmon Beat Harvester. It's been a long time in the making, and you can see why from just a quick walk around it, to be honest, that the level of detail on this machine is sublime. It is a twin road trail beat harvester, and the level of detail on this thing is just nuts. As we just have a walk around it, first of all, look at all of the different attachments that we have, all the different hoses, hydraulic hoses, and the nuts and bolts all the way up here. We've got tensioner springs, and everything you can think of, and it is just so well made and put together. More so, the level of detail for the configurations in store is pretty mind-blowing too, so I'll have a quick look at that before we have a trial with the machine. So here you go in store, and first of all you got wheel options which might not seem too special, but these wheels can be changed quite a lot there, so you can really alter what you have in terms of your narrower wheels on this side against the larger wheels. So really choose the size that is preferential for yourself. Lots of different guards and covers that you can have on here, and as you see, we can start to move those all off and change the color of them as well down at the bottom here. So plenty, if you want to be able to kind of really see the workings of it, perhaps get them all off there and see. We're going to add a toolbox on here as well. I think we'll put that in, which looks like it's coming right there, actually. There you go. And yeah, really looking good there. Further down, you got more. You got beacon lights you can put on there as well. You can see that being added on over here. You can even fill it full of dirt, a little bit of like, I guess moss really, and a bit of detritus just building up across everything. But we're going to keep that turned off for right about now. You can add different deflectors on here as well, and including on the soil belt, you can even include a few different bits and pieces as well around that, which will be this belt here, I do believe. And then on the back, you can put the different deflectors on. That's going to turn off all the material on the back side. But enough looking at it in store. Let's have a look at it in game. Now, the first thing really to know about this is there are a lot of different moving parts. Now, you'll see right now in the F1 menu, we're on control group 1. And then if I start to play around with that, you're going to see it's going to pivot my my axis on the drawbar, so you can really swing it out there where you need to. We've also got the raising and the lowering of our the front splitters, really, dividers, row cleaners, I don't know, something like that. Coming on to number 2, this is going to be axle specific here at this point, so let's spin around to our axles and see what we want to do here. And it's going to push out this narrow axis as well, just to spread the weight load there a little bit. You can see the whole machine rocks a little bit when you do that too, which is pretty neat. And then on to number 3 there, and this is going to, this is, as you can see, it's moving the plows right in here. So this is how those beats are going to be ripped up and forced up onto the belt behind it. So it's interesting to see that they are being moved in and out there, which is rather cool. And that's it. So you've got a lot of different configurables there. But what we're going to do, we're going to, let's see which one we need. We need to open the door. We're going to lower that down there. We're going to start this up. And away it goes before we do anything else. We've got a few different things moving here. These belts will start to move once we have our, once we'll have beat coming up through there. But you'll see on the back here, you've got your different conveyors there. The waist belt on the back here is going along with the elevator there as well, which is pretty cool to see. So now that's all ticking away. Let's just lower this machine down. When you lower it down there, everything starts to go into action, and we're just going to take a couple of rows off right about here. It is a twin row, like I say, so we'll get ourselves lined up to take 2. There you are. And just look at this thing go. Absolutely sublime. You've got your beat going into the hopper at the top there, holds about 4,500 liters as it is, and you've got the heads coming off the back there as well. Just the animation on this is incredible. Not often you get to see that level of detail on the back there. That's a really, really thorough job. And I think it's absolutely superb when you get to the end of the row. Obviously, you're just going to lift this up, and then you can continue. Now, what we'll do, we're just going to go to the end of the row, get a few more in the tank before we go and tip this. But yeah, I just think this is really, really impressive. The hours that must have gone into this to make sure everything accurate and make it all function as you've come to expect are really incredible. Now, of course, you'll be able to adjust your guidance if you have it on here to make sure you're all functioning properly there, and allow everything to be working as you expect it to be. Yeah, just very, very, very impressive. Furthermore, we're not done yet. let's assume that we are full. We're going to head on over to our trailer that we have waiting on the side here. So first thing I want to do is actually just pull this back in line a little bit, really, because I'm not quite happy with it sticking so far out for when we come to unload here. So we'll just swing around here. I want this to be leaning over just slightly the other way there, so it makes it a bit easier to tip out, which is exactly what we're going to do now. We're going to press the button you have configured to put the pipe out here. You'll see, first of all, the conveyor belt moves back, and then up comes the bin. Like I say, 4.5 ton in here when full. Listen to the sound effects on that. It's just so animated. It's fantastic. And then you're going to overload, and then you go. Pretty impressive all around there. I think this is absolutely sublime. I know I've said that a few times, but just really well made, really well thought out there, and the detail on this is incredible. So if you haven't checked it out, it is available on Agri Mods. I will put that link in the description for this. Check it out there. 4D Modding has put a lot of time and effort into this as well, so very much worth download. And yeah, I'm not sure at this time if it's going to come to console, and likely because at the moment Armer Salmon is definitely not a console brand. But we'll see what happens in the future. Until next time, though, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have and you like this machine, stick it down below in the comments and where you're going to use it. And I will see you in the next one. Catch you later.